All right, we are back. Uh, Now bringing you Madden 23. Um, Hello. There we go. Okay. Um, Let me check something real quick. Yeah. Oh. All right. Cool. Good. All right. Uh, Sorry about that. Uh, Sorry for everybody who watched me get my ass kicked against the Rangers. Apparently there was that background um crap. Sorry about that. All right, here we are. I lost to the Rams 42-3 in week 1. Yep, got obliterated. So you know, what can you do, man? Um Hold on, I'm sorry. Uh, Hold on. So you have everything ready to go and still sometimes. Okay. That looks a lot better. Let's all right. There we go. Damn it, man, if I could do this right. Alright, man. Alright. Let's set our game plan for this week. Their top threat. I'm gonna defend the deep pass. I mean, you stop Derrick Henry. You, you can stop the Titans. They want me to do the defend deep pass. I'm not. Sorry. And then game plan focus. Throw it short. Okay. Yeah, not doing so good this year, man. All right, we'll see who. Deion Dawkins, man. Yeah, bud. All right, man. Tell you what. All right, here we go, man.
It's week 2 of the 2022 season. And up next, we'll see Robert Woods. He got to the century mark in receiving last week with a pair of scores. It's the Titans and the Bills under the lights on Monday night.
On a gorgeous late summer afternoon, it's time for football from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight we wrap up an intriguing week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Tennessee Titans.
All right, let's go, boys. We got to win this. Must win, man.
And Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Oh, no. Oh, that's true.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Take it in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Buffalo offense ready to bring out their high-powered attack. And at the center of it all, of course, the rocket arm man in his 5th year out of Wyoming, Josh Allen.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to
did not have a good game against the Rams.
He can't get the football away like he did last week.
Ooh, don't like this. I don't even think I can throw this. Let's get this one. I'm gonna keep doing the block, bud. Davis run that field.
Allen gonna go to the air right away.
Shit, bro.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less.
Oh, that was the stupidest thing I could have done. And that's all my fault right there.
This defense wants to play. They want
that was all my fault.
And you know they're going to take some chances.
Well,
all right, Rick, come on, man. Let's go this side.
It paid off. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Oh, man. You could have just blocked or stayed on him. Good block,
so
man.
The Bills out for their second drive. Singletary to get the drive started. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. Well, this defense for the Titans, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football.
Yeah.
It's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Hard throw, incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Here come the Titans for their first possession of offense, and leading them out in his 4th season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill.
There were a few eyebrows raised when Tennessee took Malik Willis in the 3rd round this year, but rest assured, Ryan Tannehill is still the man in Tennessee after leading the Titans to the top seed in the AFC last season. His 12 wins.
Oh, man.
Quarterback lead the Titans to 3 playoff appearances in the NFL, joining Steve McNair and Warren Moon. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because you know all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense, you've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him. Technique, technique, technique.
They'll run again.
Come on, there we go, boys. Good job, man.
After giving up back-to-back first downs. Our game, the Titans and Bills, the first of two on this Monday night in Week 2. We'll see the Vikings and Eagles set to kick off in the nightcap right around 8:30 Eastern. Stay tuned for that. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. First carry of the game for Hassan Haskins.
Okay.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Tannehill.
Yeah!
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold him to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them, because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to get back into it, or maybe have a chance to win.
So just enough juice to get the 3, and I think that wind at the back helped a little bit there.
Certainly did, and to me that tells me that that head coach knows his kicker.
What?
He realized the wind was at his back. That was probably the outer limits of what he could make, and he knew the wind might be able to aid him and get that ball over the crossbar, and it did.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
What a I was
to the 19, so probably should have opted
hit
for
the camera,
touchback.
huh?
Here's the Buffalo offense.
That's what you're
now as
telling
they
me.
get set to take over here. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Allen now looks to throw.
Oh!
Intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
I didn't wait for the linebacker to move, man. I just assumed he was going to move out of the way.
On the run, this is Hilliard. Just a yard on the pick.
Well, no, bro. You can't just run right by somebody. Especially when that somebody has the football.
Now a carry here for Hilliard. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19-yard line. Tannehill on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
These guys had to set up for a field goal the last time moving the ball around the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Man. All right, come on,
First quarter for him, 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As he starts again here, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Here's Allen. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll take it down shy the 45 at the 46. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. A quick throw there.
Oh man, I had him one-on-one out there.
Back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a yard there.
And that fool just ran right by him, huh?
3rd and 9 looming. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Allen going to throw.
Oh, you got to catch that football.
But hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. So a couple of 1st downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
There we go.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. He's going to loft one, deep left side.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes it work, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Play action. Now it's Allen. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen, he's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. They go to Johnson again.
Oh, man.
Johnson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills have cut it back within a score.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And that'll make it 13-7.
All right, man.
So the drive there took 6 plays.
Excuse me.
It's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing
Oh,
an interception.
bro.
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Bro?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then it curls back.
There we go.
For the completion.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Tannehill.
Oh, whoa.
Incomplete.
I was sure you were going to put me on the safety.
Keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Yes.
That is incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary
Miller
try
hurt.
here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, it's still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And here come the Bills. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen.
No freaking way, man.
Third time. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close, at least thinks he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Austin Hooper from 3 yards out. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 22-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in.
That ball
Make sure you
late.
get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Allen uncorks one for Davis. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A big kick, 50 yards that time, with a return of 4. And it'll be Titan football. Now this
man.
set to go for their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough.
Bro.
Because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points. Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
Now this one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
This is deflating, yo.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. That pass taken in by Burks. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. He got 29 yards that time. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Oh, no freaking way, dude.
Gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Ryan Tannehill with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Titans are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And
all right,
man.
We are getting destroyed, man.
Drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Take it in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Wow, sorry.
The play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
All right, defense.
Out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They were winners last week, defeating the New York Giants. They lead this one as well right now as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
There you go. Good tackle, man.
Nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now it's Tannehill. It's caught by Hooper. And he goes out just shy of the 45. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll run. It's Hilliard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
There we go, boys.
He's brought down. And Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the 1st half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Here's Brett Kern now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, making a big play. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. Man open, here is Crowder. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. And now they're in the hurry up. On play action, Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Robert Spillane able to drop him that
Damn, man.
sack of the evening.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Oh, you gotta put that.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter.
You gotta throw that and say, go get it, man.
Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Completion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. A special teams mistake. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take
I
over.
should have done that sky kick,
The
man. I
Titans
should have
offense
just
now,
kicked
they get
it
ready
out
to
of
do
bounds like
battle
I've been
again
doing
here.
all day.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Hilliard. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 10. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback.
Oh!
It's an interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now official. Back now in Buffalo. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. They're big here to begin quarter number 4. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Hilliard trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
Oh,
Opened
man.
up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Hilliard, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. On 2nd down, Hilliard, they'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The Titans on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Bills going to take over again on offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted...
Oh, no. Square.
Interception.
Square, man. Not X. Square.
But he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. Haskins trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Hilliard, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Dontrell Hilliard, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Lambo on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They had the short field and they made quick work.
Bro.
Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchdown.
Man.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately... And now here is another interception. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And
God, man, I'm sucking right now.
19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Up the middle they go. Hilliard, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
On 2nd down now, Hilliard. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 84 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now out comes. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. This one caught by Crowder. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Eluding the man, a big loss here as he's taken down. Robert Spillane in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure it
out.
One thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. Over the middle, complete. It's Davis. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. On first down, Hilliard, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Click.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That'll bring up 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Hilliard. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Man. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Well,
bro,
dude. Love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing.
Wow, man. Wow. See, what would I have
These
here?
players are on the last year of their contract. Choose from 4 preset offers that range in level of risk.
Alright, so he wants a long term. Okay. Okay, so it's 1 a week, huh? Oh, wait, no, they're not ready. We'll just make the offer. Let's see what he says. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Alright, so I'm gonna take a little break there. Um, and get ready for this Miami game. Gonna have to win this game, dude. So we'll be back for Miami.